Man, that Applebee's. How long has it been gone, Mal?
2 years?
2 years?
Ish.
Man,
They took all the paper off the windows.
I've had so many meals there. You have no idea. So many. Anyway, it's
Thursday.
Thursday. The only person at lunch was Roland.
I'm not really a person.
That's kind of one of those yikes statements. Does that count as a?
Do you know how to use that thing? And then Roland was not in the vlog at all.
There was no one at lunch today. It was just me and her. We'll see you New Year's.
Should.
Hopefully. Actually, we'll be seeing Roland sooner than New Year's. We'll be seeing him tomorrow, and that is because Thomas is going to be in town, and we're going to be meeting him at Player's Choice, and then going to grab some lunch with him. I forgot. I forgot until today, and Mal reminded me, and I was like, oh, good, though. Obviously, we talked to Thomas quite a bit because he participates in Saturday game nights, and he's in a lot of the Stephen and Friends episodes, but, we don't get to see him very often, so I'm looking forward to getting a chance to hang out with him a little bit tomorrow. Also, I wanted to quickly talk about something that has come up in the comments a little bit recently. The Lunch Bunch mini segments that I do, that I include as part of the vlogs, have historically included these intro cards that have stock imagery, and those recently, within the last few weeks, went away, and I've opted for a different look, a snappier look, where we immediately go to the footage of lunch, and it just has the Lunch Bunch logo superimposed onto the image. And there was a pretty abrupt change, and a lot of people have been asking about it. Some people even thought that it was a mistake, like a rendering error, and I thought I would just address it today. It basically represents segment evolution, which is something that continues to happen on the channel, and I think in anyone's creative endeavors. As you continue to work on something, you're going to change it from time to time for any variety of reasons, because either something is not working, or could work better, or you just get tired of it, or maybe there's a way to save time, or maybe a combination of many of those. In this particular circumstance, definitely it is a time saver, because I've been working so hard at trying to catch up vlogs, skipping the search for all of those stock photos is definitely a time saver, because generally the way I do it is I try to find stock images that either relate to the food we're eating, or sometimes, in very elaborate circumstances, I'll find them that correspond to other things talked about in the vlog. And it's fun, but it also takes a pretty sizable amount of time. It adds a lot of editing time to the video to go find all of that stuff and then put it in. So that's one, is whenever I'm trying to get a lot of stuff done, that is definitely a choke point that I can save time if I eliminate that. And then also, it's just nice to change things up. And I like the style, the simplistic style of it just being snappy, jumping straight to it, and then having the Lunch Punch logo just there. So it's kind of a combination of both of those things. And I'd say that even once we catch up fully, I'll probably stick with this style. That's not to say that it may not change again in the future, because it totally might. There's been a lot of times over the years that we have adjusted what we were doing, just because of any of those reasons, sometimes just to change it up. For example, the intro card that shows you the date at the very beginning of every video, that has changed many times over the years. It's been in its current format for, I think it started this way at the beginning of 2018, so it's just about 2 years old, and I don't know how long we'll keep it. Sometimes we change stuff very ceremoniously, like at the beginning of a new year or the beginning of a big, like, important vlog date or something, we will. And then sometimes it's unceremoniously. Sometimes it's just I look at something and I'm like, I feel like changing this. And then I do. And that happens with different elements in the vlog. It happens with design elements outside of the videos themselves, like the channel banner or things like that. So, yeah, that's basically what it is. That's a good explanation. And at some point, there may be other elements of the vlog that all of a sudden one day they're just different. And I know change can be hard for some people, but for me, it's always very exciting. I actually really love sitting down, looking at something and saying, I'm going to try something different. And then just doing it. And that's actually one of my favorite things about Steven Vlogs specifically, is that it feels like a toy that I get to play with each and every day. Like, obviously, it's following my life, and that's the storyline. But, you know, I can play with every other element, and that's really, you know, personally exciting to me. And that's honestly, one of my favorite things about the project, about doing this for this long, is that at any point, I'm the one that has the liberty to just change something, and I can. And of course, you guys are the audience, so you get to decide whether or not you think I should keep doing it or not. But it's fun for me because I can just play around and experiment. And sometimes I do. Anyway, that's it. That's the vlog. Tomorrow we will be hanging out with Thomas. Probably not too terribly long, but a little bit. And then we'll also it's Friday, so we'll be doing a game stream as well. And then we'll be leading into the weekend, the last weekend of 2019. And then early next week, Nick and Paul get here and we throw a New Year's party. I'm excited. There's still a lot to do. I feel bad specifically for Mao, who's still working on her painting. She's close, but she's still working on it. But I'm just pumped for 2020, and it's going to be nice to have some friends in town. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, let's be back tomorrow, shall we?